All right, Coach, summary of the game.
That's tough, because a lot of possessions. Hard to summarize what just happened in there. Early on in the game, I knew we were going to have some jitters. The pace of the play was a lot faster than what we anticipated because we don't pressure the way that Concordia does. The first few minutes was just hectic, right? So it was an adjustment to their pace. We were very lucky that both of these guys stepped up and were really, really comfortable. The thing about both Brian and Nate is that they don't speed up with pressure. And so a game like this was actually perfect for them because the harder you press on them, the better they're going to be. And so it was just fun to see them play well.
Coach, you fell behind early, but your team didn't get rattled. So talk about what went right for y'all as y'all got back into that game.
Well, we have a bunch of seniors, right? Leonard, Kennard, Keaton. Those guys were a big-time presence. Brian is a sophomore, but he plays with so much control, and then same thing with Ghavidel here. So it was a difficult situation early, but we called that timeout after they went up 11, and all we talked about was just settling down. Just take a deep breath, it's all right. Trust your press offense, trust each other. Play off 2 hands, 2 feet, and we're going to be okay.
How did you all make the adjustment, what I call in-game situation, after a timeout, and then you went to double digits, and it never dropped off? It was like everybody, whoever came in, they all self-adjusted, and it just stayed the same. It was a lot of flow.
Yeah, for us, we teach varying levels of what we want to accomplish. So for me, I have a game plan in my head. These guys know all the different steps that we might take, but they don't know necessarily what they are live. We started in one press offense. It didn't look so good. We flipped it and went to another, and it made it a lot easier when we put 2 point guards on the floor at the same time. Kind of easy to make runs when kids like this are shooting the ball the way he shot it, though, so it made my job easy.
All right, Gavin, let's talk about your game tonight.
I just do whatever to help my team win, and we work really hard every day, so we trust each other, and then we're just going to keep trying to do our best.
You mentioned off camera before we got started that this was your first night on the floor. Let's talk about that feeling.
It felt great. I mean, just adjusting to the pace and the level, and it was a lot of fun, and I love playing with everybody on my team. So.
And Brian, your first night also, just talk about what that felt like to step out on the floor.
It felt good to get my first game over with. I tried to come out with just some confidence. We knew they was going to be pressuring us, so I just tried to stay under control and just play hard as I can, really.
Coach, let's talk about this group overall this season. You had a lot of returning guys off the team last year, and just getting the first game home jitters out.
It's going to be a long, long season. I think that we have a chance for a lot of guys to get on the floor. I'm really excited about some of the things that we've done so far in practice. So for me, the returners have blended really, really well with guys like Brian and Ghavidel. We didn't even get to see all of our freshmen yet. And so there's a lot of pieces that are moving right now. We're trying to find the right combinations. Nights like tonight make it really easy to see that these two belong in there, and they're going to help us win games long term.
Also, you all are readjusting the program at what I call moving up in ranks, as they say. Mm-hmm. What was it like to put the schedule together and then see it all come to fruition tonight, and then looking toward the season?
Putting the schedule together was about the same. It was kind of challenging. NAIs were a little less willing to play us because they know that we don't count on their rankings or their regional rankings. The problem is we actually don't count for NCAA regional rankings either, so it was a little bit difficult getting games. If we play like we just played, it's going to be even harder next year, that's for sure. In terms of the remainder of the season, we have a really high bar, we have really high standards for ourselves, and really just start some practice, and we're hoping we just carry out whatever we do every day into each game.
Good, thank you.
All right, Coach, thank you for your time.
Thanks,
I need everybody to reintroduce yourselves.
Nate Ghavidel.
Anthony Medina.
Brian Payton.
This is Jerry Lee Woodley Jr., the college sports report on the campus of St. Thomas University. Jerry Big Jim, thanks for your time.